Hello. Thank you for joining us for this virtual information session here at the University of Central Florida. Today, we're going to be going over some pertinent admissions information to provide you with a step-by-step guide to becoming a UCF Knight. We appreciate your patience during this difficult time, and if you do have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us via email, and I can provide you with our contact information at the end of this presentation. Welcome to the Rosen College of Hospitality Management at the University of Central Florida. Our campus is physically located about 40 minutes from the UCF main campus, and we are right at the center of the hospitality corridor, just up the street from Disney World Orlando, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, the Orlando Convention Center, and many more. It provides plenty of opportunities for our students to be able to get involved in the hospitality industry while also not being too far away from home. A little bit about the university as a whole. UCF is nationally recognized as a Best Buy, Best Value University by Forbes and Kiplinger's, as well as one of the most innovative schools in the nation by the U.S. News and World Report. We have received over $130 million in research funding. Here at the Rosen College specifically, we do have plenty of opportunities for research in the hospitality and tourism industry. So if you are interested in undergraduate research, there are plenty of opportunities for you to get involved and work with our faculty. About 1 in 4 of our UCF Knights is the first in their family to attend college, and our average class size at UCF is down to about 28 students. There are over 10 on-campus residential neighborhoods and 20 plus living learning communities. In total, there are about 12,000 beds on campus, 400 of which are at the Rosen College of Hospitality Management. Now, with living at Rosen, the Rosen College apartments are like a traditional style apartment. So there is a full kitchen and common area, and it looks a lot like what a traditional off-campus apartment would look like. Now, as far as the commute, there is a shuttle that runs between the two campuses, the main campus and the Rosen College campus. So you don't have to worry about making the drive over and finding parking if you have to shuttle back and forth to class and then back home. A little bit about the Rosen College history. We were first established in 1983 as a department within the College of Business Administration. As soon as we were established, we were one of the fastest growing programs at UCF. So by 2000, we had over 1,000 students in our program, and we branched off from the College of Business to become the Rosen School of Hospitality Management. Now, with that, we're looking on taking advantage of being at the center of the largest tourist destination in the country and giving our students a chance to get involved. So in 2004, we opened up this beautiful Mediterranean resort-style campus and established ourselves as the Rosen College of Hospitality Management, right at the center of all the action to be able to give our students a chance to take advantage of the convenient location. So the Rosen College houses 5 degree programs. The first, hospitality management, is our largest degree program. It is kind of like our generalist degree program. You do have the opportunity to specialize with this program. So you can specialize in theme parks and attractions management, lodging management, or hospitality information technology. It isn't required, but it is an option. So if, for say, you would like to be a resort manager in the future, you can specialize in lodging management to gear your courses towards that field and help hone your education to prepare you for your career. We also have event management, which teaches students all aspects of event management, from small scale to large scale events. It teaches event operations, marketing, finance, and logistics, and plus working with the newest technology and emerging trends in the industry. It prepares you for a wide variety of event planning, including sporting events, weddings, fairs, festivals, and even large-scale conventions and trade shows. Next, we have restaurant and food service management. We are not a culinary school here at UCF. We will teach you how to cook. However, we are not a culinary program. The restaurant and food service management degree program focuses on the business side of food service management. This program prepares students for jobs in restaurants, food sales and marketing, distribution, vending enterprises, franchises, and hotels. Next, we have entertainment management. This program immerses students in the business side of entertainment in key areas like design, engineering, operations, finance, and marketing, and essentially prepares them to manage successful entertainment products. Graduates often pursue careers in a variety of different areas of entertainment, including live performances and events, historical and cultural exhibits, digital media, film enterprises, and many more. Senior Living Management, which is our newest degree program, prepares our students to take part in the fastest growing section of hospitality right now, especially here in Florida. It's an interdisciplinary program that combines hospitality, health management, and social work. While there are no medical or nursing degrees required for this program, the curriculum focuses on senior living lifestyle courses that emphasize lodging, dining, events, and entertainment. The Rosen College also houses a few online-only degree programs, including hospitality management and senior living management. Now, with the hospitality management online-only degree program, it is restricted access, which means that there is a separate application required. And the main reason being is that this program is more so geared for professionals who are currently out in the field and have some work experience and are just looking to get the educational background. For our incoming freshmen and transfer students, we prefer to have you in the classroom getting that hands-on, face-to-face direct interaction with our faculty. We also have 3 certificate programs. Now, these programs are kind of like minoring in a way, but they are open to any major here at UCF, so they're not exclusive only to the Rosen College. We have professional tennis management, which works with the U.S. Tennis Association, and it really focuses on sports business management. So while it has tennis in the name, it really is an all-encompassing program. We also have hospitality information technology and theme parks and attractions management, which is our newest certificate program set to start this fall of 2020. So with admission to UCF, before I get into the specifics, I do also want to mention that the Rosen College doesn't have any separate application process outside of the general UCF admissions process. So essentially, once you are admitted to UCF, if you have indicated any one of our 5 majors, you are essentially admitted to the Rosen College as well. With applying to UCF, we emphasize that students apply early. So for our incoming freshmen, that looks like about September to November of your senior year, and for our transfer students, about 6 to 9 months prior to the term that you wish to enroll for. One of the main reasons being is that here at UCF, we operate on a rolling admissions basis, which means that there is not one set date or deadline where we are required to roll out admissions decisions all at once. We make decisions periodically throughout the application cycle once your file is complete. Now, with scholarship opportunities, this does depend on your academic credentials and the timing. The scholarships funding does run out eventually, so you want to apply sooner rather than later so that you can be given primary scholarship consideration. And then also housing. There are about 12,000 beds on campus. The sooner you are admitted, the sooner you can apply for housing. So how to apply? Well, first and foremost, of course, you would need to fill out an application form. For our freshmen, we'll accept either the UCF institutional application that's available on our website or the common application. For our transfer students, we only accept the UCF institutional application on our website. Once you do submit that application, you do have the option to pay the $30 application fee online with a credit card, or if you choose to, you can also mail in a check or a money order. Now, we do also accept any fee waivers such as SAT, ACT, or NACAC waivers. If you qualify for those, you are welcome to send those in. Now, once you submit your application, you're going to want to send in your official transcripts. So for our high school students, we need an official transcript sent directly from your high school. We don't do self-reported grades or SSARs or anything like that. It needs to be an official transcript directly from your high school. Now, once we receive your transcript, we'll go ahead and recalculate your GPA based on your academic core classes. So this is your English, math, social studies, science, and your foreign language. We won't take into account any electives unless, of course, they are an academic elective. We will, however, give additional weight for any academically rigorous courses. So if you have any AP, IB, ACE, or dual enrollment courses, we'll give you an extra point on your GPA. And for any pre-AP, pre-IB, pre-ACE, or honors courses, we'll give you an additional half point on your GPA. So an example of what that would look like is if you take AP Biology and you earn an A, we'll give you a 5.0 on a 4.0 scale for that course. Or if you take honors English and you earn an A, we'll give you a 4.5 on a 4.0 scale for that course. Then you're going to want to send in your official SAT or ACT scores. We don't have a preference for which test you sit for. We do recommend that students sit for both tests just to see which one they do better on. For the SAT, we will super score. So we'll take your highest math and highest critical reading and combine the two to form your super score. And for the ACT, we just take your highest composite score of all the sittings. Last but not least is the essay. It is not required, but it is recommended. There are a few essay prompts on our website. You're also welcome to follow the Common Apps prompts, or if you just wanted to submit a personal statement, you are welcome to do so as well. So this is our freshman class profile for the students who were admitted for the fall of 2019. We had about 32,000 applications and admitted just under 13,000, and about 3,800 enrolled for the fall semester. Now, our class averages are up on the screen, and this is also what you would see on our website, but I really want to draw your attention down to these mid-ranges because these tell you a little bit more of the story. So the mid-ranges tell you what the middle 50% of our admitted students earned. Keep in mind that 25% of students scored below these numbers and 25% of students scored above these numbers, and they were still admitted to UCF. So this gives you a good idea of what would be considered competitive. Now, freshman applicants who apply for the fall semester are also automatically considered for the spring and summer terms. So if you are not quite as competitive for fall semester, you may receive a spring or a summer offer. Now, again, with rolling admissions, you are welcome to test and retest and submit updated transcripts throughout the application cycle to make your application more competitive, and we'll always accept that new information. So here at UCF, we have what's called the Top 10 Nights program. This program guarantees admission for high school seniors who are currently in the top 10% of their senior class. Now, it does not guarantee admission for any specific semester. That does still depend on the competitiveness of your application. So you can receive either a summer, fall, or spring offer. And it also guarantees on-campus housing for these students as long as they apply for housing by May 1st. Now, there are a few qualifications for this program. First and foremost, you must currently attend a Florida high school. You must rank in the top 10% of your senior class, or if your high school does not rank, we will also accept a UCF recalculated GPA of 3.9 or above. Now for test scores, we'll accept a minimum 1090 SAT or a 21 ACT. And you must successfully complete 4 units of academic core math by the end of your senior year. Now, if you meet all of these qualifications and you have all of your application materials in by January 15th, you are guaranteed admission and you'll be notified of this by March 1st. Now, with transferring to UCF, first and foremost, a transfer student is defined as having completed 12 college credits after high school graduation. So I know a lot of students who are currently in high school and they may be earning their AA degree and taking a lot of dual enrollment courses. For admissions purposes, you would still be considered a freshman applicant. You would not be considered a transfer unless you have graduated high school and earned at least 12 credit hours. So with transfer admission, it does depend on the number of credit hours completed. Essentially, the more college credit that you have completed, the less that we look at your high school credentials. Similar to our Top 10 Nights program, UCF also has a Direct Connect to UCF program for our transfer students. Essentially, it guarantees admission to UCF if you earn an Associate of Arts degree from any of our 6 partner institutions listed on this slide. Scholarship opportunities. Now, as mentioned before, freshman applicants are automatically evaluated for scholarship eligibility. There is no separate application required. These awards are based on academic credentials and timing. So to be considered competitive for a merit-based scholarship, you're going to want to be on the upper end of the mid-ranges that I showed you earlier. And again, the timing of your application matters as well, as scholarship funding does run out. The 4-year totals range from about $6,000 to $44,000, and that is broken up over 4 years. And about 25% of our incoming freshmen are awarded merit-based scholarships from our office. Now, there are scholarships available for transfer students as well. They are not automatically evaluated. There is a separate application that is required. In order to qualify for these transfer scholarships, you must be earning an AA from a Florida state or community college and anticipate enrolling at UCF in the fall semester. Now, the applications typically open up in January, February, and they are due about mid-April. There are other scholarships available as well. The Rosen College has a few scholarships available for incoming freshmen and transfer students. Those are available on the UCF A2O website, which stands for UCF Access to Opportunities. It's essentially like a scholarship search engine that works a lot like FastWeb, where you enter in all of your information and it automatically populates scholarships that you qualify for. Now, because we are a public Florida institution, we accept other forms of aid as well, including Florida Bright Futures, Florida Prepaid, as well as any external industry scholarships that you may have coming in as well. Now, application timeline. So for our freshman applicants, again, you're going to want to begin the application process during the fall of your senior year. So this is when you're going to want to take or retake the SAT and ACT, submit your application and application fee, and get us in your official transcripts. The FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid, opens up on October 1st every year, and the UCF priority date is December 1st. That's when you're going to want to make sure that you have your FAFSA in so that the financial aid office can begin working on getting the award packages together. Now, we do advise that students attend either a campus visit experience or a night for a day open house just to kind of get acclimated to campus and see what it's like to becoming a UCF Knight. Now, depending on the timeline of when you submit your application and when you are admitted, you have until May 1st to submit the $200 enrollment deposit. That deposit secures your spot at UCF and enables you to register for orientation. Orientation typically takes place between March and August, and it is a 2-day event for freshmen and a 1-day event for transfer students. And this is when you essentially register for classes. You sit down and meet with your academic advisor to create a plan. You sign up and get your UCF ID and essentially become acclimated to becoming a UCF Knight. Now, last but not least, between June and August, this is when you're going to want to submit your final official transcripts after you've graduated high school, as well as any final dual enrollment transcripts and any AP, IB, or ACE exam scores as well. Now, for our transfer students, you can begin mapping out the process and the plan to get here to UCF about 12 to 24 months prior to the term that you wish to enroll for, especially if you know that you are going to a direct connect partner school and you're going to earn your AA before enrolling at UCF. Now, again, we advise beginning the application process about 6 months prior to the term that you wish to enroll for. This is when you're going to want to submit the application and application fee, send us in your official transcripts. If you are on track to completing your AA degree at your current institution, making sure that you're applying for graduation and staying on track there. And when you renew your FAFSA for the year, please ensure that UCF is listed as one of your institutions. Now, after admission, you're going to want to make sure that you get us your final official transcripts after you've finished courses. You're going to want to explore your housing options and register for orientation where you select your courses and enroll at UCF. So for more information or if you have any questions or concerns at all, we do encourage you to reach out to our office. Due to the impact of the COVID-19 coronavirus, we are working remotely and thus are not available by phone or for in-person appointments, but we strongly encourage you to reach out to our office via email, rosenadmission@ucf.edu. We will be sure to answer your questions. We also encourage you to keep an eye on the UCF main website to keep track of updates to campus based on the coronavirus impact. That website is www.ucf.edu/safety/coronavirus. Thank you so much for your patience during this difficult time. We appreciate you for joining us during this virtual information session.